What's up, everyone? This is your girl Sade. Once again, I told you guys I would be back sooner or later because I've been slacking on my videos. But this has been something that has been sitting on my heart for a while, and I feel as though I need to talk about it. I mean, I'm sure there's other people talking about it, but I need to talk about it. And it's directed to you men, and the men that are watching this. Like, I need some answers. I need some feedback, because I don't understand how everything is so one-sided. So, I just got out of a situationship for about a year now. And I just give you guys a brief rundown because that's where I feel like I need to hear from the men or whatever. But put it like this. I opened my door to him. He could stay here because he had a longer transit from his house to, his mama house to my house to his training. So, it was cool. I made it to where he could chill here. He could crash here for the night and go to his training. Well, he kept going to his training, and during that time, of course, we were having sexual intercourse and all that stuff. We were talking about relationship goals and all of that kind of stuff. And he graduated and everything. I pushed him, he graduated, motivated him, did what it is. Throughout that time, we did, say after he, once he start working, we're going to start, focusing more on us. My thing is, if you say something, be about it. Don't just say it and just not do nothing. But anyway, he was here most of the times. He helped me cook a lot, there's little dues every now and then, and it was cool. It was nice. Everything was coming together, so I thought. Well, he got his job, and like almost a month into his job, he still was expecting me to wash his clothes and feed him, but he wasn't giving me anything. So we stopped talking for a period of time because, and I had packed, I basically put all his stuff in the corner one night because I was getting, pretty hot. Like, yo, like, you want me to wash your clothes? You want me to make sure you eat? Like, you want me to do wifely duties, but he didn't. He wanted a relationship, but he didn't want a relationship. It's like he wanted everything a relationship consisted of. So that went on for about a year. We went into situations where he basically told me I wasn't good enough. And, like, something in me fought for that. Like, okay, he don't want, he doesn't like this about me. I'm going to change this. He doesn't like this about me. I'm going to change this. And, that's what I was constantly trying to do, always trying to fix something, but he was never happy, it seemed like. The last straw for me with that whole situation is that, the way he dismissed our conversation, no buys, no talk to you later, no nothing. He just used to be like, all right, hang up or whatever. But I bought a dress and it was on sale. And it wasn't an ugly dress, and it's something minor, but that's how everything started fuming up. It's a dress that I bought. He basically told me he didn't like it. And that's fine. People have their opinion, but it's just the way, because I know him, and when somebody you care about say something like that to you, it kind of messes with you. So after that or whatever, we were told we were still talking less because, our last conversation a couple days was basically he said to me, I'm not the one for him. Like, I have no problem being his friend, but I got to the point of loving myself more, and sometimes certain things won't change till you love yourself. But I got to that point where I'm like, yo, I deserve better than this. He's telling me that he does not want me. That's what he's telling me now. Like, it's not even he don't want a relationship. He just don't want me. And before I was constantly trying to fix that. Like, it's a few times he told me I was never good enough for him, and I still just tagged on. Like, it was, I don't know. Sometimes you get so infatuated with somebody and you see so much good in them that, I don't know, it's like you forget about everything else and it's just all about that person, trying to please them. And that's not the way it should be, ladies. A man, when you meet a man, he's not supposed to, basically got you trying to prove yourself. I mean, don't, all that extra necessary pre-wife registration type bullshit, like, don't do it. These men, and I could only speak for myself as a woman. These men nowadays, you know, it's like, they're like, oh, well, I don't want a chick that's doing this and doing that. But it's like, I want to live at her house. I want to be all up in her house and see what's going on in her house. I want her to cook me some food and wash my clothes and let me drive her car. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you want all the husband, oh, there's another thing. You want all the husband treatment, but you're not doing the husband duties. Like, he wasn't even giving me $10 to help wash his clothes. He wasn't doing nothing. So what does that say about that person? You know what I'm saying? And it was one time, what do you call it? Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. And basically, you know, when I had it was the time that I put his clothes to the side or whatever, you know, and he took it and he left. And he told me it's a lot of chicks. It's a lot of hood chicks that hold they nigga down, hold they dude down or whatever. Doesn't matter. He know a lot of chicks. He wouldn't even be fucking them or doing nothing like that. So, you know, there's so many chicks out there that do that. So what is my problem? I'm tripping or whatever. It's like he tried to level out, like, dumb shit down for everything I had something to say about. Like, no, I was right. You're a grown-ass man and you living in a grown-ass woman house and I got a kid. So it's like, you just chilling here taking long-ass showers, eating my food. And no, like, I think I have that right to say you need to pay some of the bills in here if you're going to be in here like that. And that was where I was just supposed to let that go. But it's like, I don't know what was in me at the time that I was scared to lose him. But it's like, I was scared to lose something that I didn't have to begin with. Like, he was never mine. It was a period where he would come home late at night and, you know, how dare I ask a question? Like, he was chilling with his boys. And that's how infatuated I was with him. And I forgot, like, what Sade wanted and the type of person Sade was. And it was just times he would do the most. Like, oh, and it was another thing. He wasn't paying for shit in here, but then when I go food shopping, he would tell me not what brands not to get because it's not the main brand. Like, I like getting great value. Whatever's on sale, I'm getting it, okay? And he's like, oh, no, you shouldn't get that. You should get the name brand stuff. They're better. Okay, I get that they're better, but they're working. The ones that I got is working for me. And I was the type of person that listened to everything that he said. Like, it's like, okay, he's right. I'm wrong. I'm just going to get that. And it got to a point where I wasn't going broke, but I was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to change me, but at the same time, why he was literally physically trying to change me into what he wanted and what types of chicks he wanted. And that's where I'm at now. Like, that's the quick rundown. But my question to you men is that why do you feel as though you need for the men who believe they could hang out at a female's house for months and weeks, days at a time and believe that they're supposed to be chilling for free? Like, you shouldn't be waiting for the female to approach you and be like, oh, so you gonna let me hold something? Like, you've been here for a couple days. Yeah, at the end of the day, yo, sleeping at a motel, a hotel, it costs every night, okay? Friend or not friend, at the end of the day. So, like, you men got it messed up. And I had put some on my page, on my Facebook page, and the person told me I was shallow for saying that he gotta have his own, basically. Like, if you don't have your own, then we cannot talk because we're not on the same level. Like, you're talking about the next liquor bottle. I'm talking about my next water bill. I'm talking about food shopping. You talking about weed. So, just for some examples, like, we're not on the same level. We're not on the same level. So, I just got to the point. It's not that I'm think that I'm better than anybody, but I know who I am. And if you don't know you are who you are, that's what you need to start trying to figure out. And you know how I found that out? By talking to God. God, okay? God helped me through it. He was taking me through it. He basically showed me what it is that I did not want. And although it lasted a whole year and some change, I have learned a lot. I have learned going into a relationship now, it's just what I want. It's not so much of, and that's my other thing. I'm a nurturing kind of person. I'm a female, okay? I'm a mother. So my first thing is to help. But moving forward, for me, I'm going to just have to back up a little bit and let the man kind of try to step in. I have to stop trying to be the nurturer and always trying to do and always trying to fix. Let him come out to me. Let him tell me he want to take me out. Let him talk to me about getting a sitter. Like, you want to go half on me with a sitter? That's the type of dudes that I want. And if a dude keep asking me about a sitter and is not trying to figure out a way for me to get a sitter, then we shouldn't be talking. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guys that I want to talk to. I know what I said was just all over the place, but leave some comments below. Let's make this a conversation because we need to talk about this. Love you guys.